Wait, what?
Hello. So today we're gonna read some poetry for you guys.
Cool. Please be respectful.
I'm doing a poem by Latia. It's called Lullaby. So, missing your face, missing your touch, missing your love. Baby, you should meet me halfway because I'm down for you. Oh, the many things that I will do just to see your face. Probably sitting like me, looking at the stars, looking at the moon, wishing that I could be there with you.
Use the force, Jason.
Missing your love, missing your face, missing your love, missing your touch. Baby, you should meet me halfway because I'm down for you. Oh, the many things that I will do just to feel you, hope you. Man, it's so hard not to be there with you. You're probably sitting like me, missing you, baby. Okay, promise to listen before you sleep. Dream away with me tonight. This is my lullaby. See.
Cite an original work for you guys today. It's called 300 Slug Gang. Okay. In junior high, repping baby goons. In 2015, got into some slubs. In junior high, getting kicked out the rooms. In 20-something soon, attending all the clubs. Baby Andu with the steezy 3-flip. Dirty Dez with the alley-oop. Stacking clips on the skate trip, cause that's how we do. Panilla stacking his G's. JJ popping on the cloud. Big homie Figgy, blood homies with the loud. Schlub girls looking like models. Nickel ass with the mini coupe. Mr. Big Face Nathan with the bottles. Bert and Manny live to hoop. Nate the antagonist, how Goble like to roast. Schlub coat in the midst of success, we shall toast. Thank you. I can do two, but the second one I'm gonna have to read off the script.
Because it's your original poem,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm Gabriel Fuentes. I'm in overall juniors in here, huh? Okay. Yeah, you get. Okay, you can fine. All right.
These are your peers.
Yeah, you
Yes.
guys are my peers. Okay, I'm reciting an original poem to you guys today called 300 Schlub Gang. Okay. In junior high, repping baby goons. In 2015, grown into some schlubs. In junior high, getting kicked out the rooms. In 20-something soon, attending all the clubs. Baby Andu with the steezy 3-flip. Dirty Dez with the alley-oop. Stacking clips on the skate trip, cause that's how we do. Panilla stacking his G's. JJ popping on the cloud. Big homie Figgy, blood homies with the loud. Schlub girls looking like models. Nickel ass with the mini coupe. Mr. Big Face Nathan with the bottles. Bert and Manny live to hoop. Nate the antagonist, hot gold like to roast. Schlub co in the midst of success we shall toast. Thank you.
My poem is called I Am the One. So just to let you guys know, there are 2 curse words in this and 2 derogatory terms. So if you don't want to hear them, leave now or forever hold your peace. I'm holding. We're good. All right. This poem's called I Am the One, and it's from the Get Down. Boom, then crash. The shattering of glass. I dived to the floor, busted my ass. The hell was that? Was all that I said. Then I seen the pool of blood. Then I seen my mom, she's dead. No emotion, the commotion, I wasn't even sad, even when the bullet was meant for my dad. Vietnam made Pops crazy, he was already half dead, so why couldn't that have been him who got shot in the head? All the news that fits the print. Mama's death went unreported now with a word or hint. They don't care about us niggas, just how my pops explained it. But I didn't know I was a nigga until my dad proclaimed it. 6 months later, my pops was dead too. Drug-related shots fired and skin turned cold blue. On the news that night, the president's wife got a new hairdo. The news guy said, I like it, how about you? No word of my pops on the poster on CBS. Why is that, you ask? Take a fucking guess. And yeah, why is that? Is what politicians should be asking. Who got time for questions when y'all skiing up on the Aspen? Broccoli gunshots to the head and all y'all serving us as aspirin. My mama was so lovely, she would've made your head spin. Level the playing field and y'all see who will really win. And yeah, I got anger. But I don't let it take me down. My mama taught me better and she holds me up when I fall down. Rest in peace, Mom. Don't worry about your son. Someday I'll make you proud because yeah, I am the one.
KJ.
Alright, my name is KJ Magwood. I think most of you know me. If not, just say my name. This poem's from the Get Down. It's called I Am the One. Seems like some of you guys have watched it. It's on Netflix. Netflix version, pretty good. Alright. Boom, then crash. The shattering of glass. I dived to the floor, busted my ass. The hell was that? Was all that I said. Then I seen a pool of blood. Then I seen my mom, she's dead. No emotion and commotion, I wasn't even sad, even when I learned the bullet was meant for my dad. Vietnam made Pops crazy, he was already half dead, so why couldn't that have been him who got shot in the head? All the news that fits the print. Mama's death went unreported, not with a word or hint. They don't care about us niggers, that's how my Pops explained it. But I didn't know I was a nigga until my dad proclaimed it. 6 months later, my Pops was dead too. Drug-related shots fired and skin turned cold blue. On the news that night, the president's wife got a new hairdo. The news guy said, I like it, how about you? No word of my Pops on the poster on CBS. Why is that, you ask? Take a fucking guess. And yeah, why is that? Is what politicians should be asking. Who got time for questions when y'all skiing up on the aspirin? Bros get gunshots to the head and others serving us as aspirin. My mama was so lovely she wouldn't make your head spin. Level the playing field and y'all see who will really win. And yeah, I got anger. But I don't let that take me down. My mama taught me better and she holds me up when I fall down. Rest in peace, moms. Don't worry about your son. Someday I'll make you proud because yeah, I am the one.
I'm Cheyenne, so yeah. Okay, and I'm doing Sonnet 111 by William Shakespeare. And basically what William Shakespeare is saying in this play is that he loves theater and he's thankful for all the fortune that's given to him and all, like, yeah, but there's a downside to it, so he wants to say, like, kind of for it to take easy on him for, like, the rest of the time he's doing this, so yeah. So, oh, for my sake, do you with fortune chide, the guilty goddess of my harmful deeds, that did not better for my life provide, than public means which public manner breeds. Thence comes it that my name receives a brand, and almost thence my nature is subdued, to what it works in like the dyer's hand. Pity me then, and wish I were renewed. Was like a willing patient, I will drink potion of iles against my strong infection. No bitterness will I bitter think, nor double penance to correct correction. Pity me then, dear friend, and I assure you that even your pity is enough to cure me. Okay, so hi, I'm Cheyenne, and I'm doing William Shakespeare Sonnet 111, and it's called Oh, for my sake, do you with fortune chide. And basically, William Shakespeare is talking to his theater and telling it, like, it's give him a lot of fortune and stuff he wants, but it kind of has a downside sometimes. So he's asking to take it easy on him for a little bit, so yeah. Okay. Oh, for my sake, do you with fortune chide, the guilty goddess of my harmful deeds, that did not better for my life provide, than public means which public manner breeds. Thence comes it that my name receives a brand, and almost thence my nature is subdued, to what it works in like the dyer's hand. Pity me then, and wish I were renewed.
Whilst like a willing patient.
Whilst like a willing patient, I will drink potion of iles against my strong infection. No bitterness will I bitter think, nor double penance to correct correction. Pity me then, dear friend, and I assure you that even your pity is enough to cure me.
My name is Cabo Delia. I'm a senior, and I will be performing a Shakespearean sonnet like her. It is Sonnet 146. It is called Poor Soul, the Center of My Sinful Earth. And Shakespeare is basically talking about how he feels nourishing the soul is the key to eternal life. Okay. Poor soul, the center of my sinful earth. My sinful earth, these rebel powers array. Why dost thou pine within, having to suffer so dear? painting thy outward walls so costly, yea. Why so large a cost, having so short a lease? Dost thou upon thy fading mansion spend? Shall worms, inheritors of the success, eat up thy charge? Is this thy body's end? Then soul, live upon thy servant's loss, and let that pine to aggravate thy store. Buy, divine in terms, selling hours of dross, within be fed, without be rich no more. Shalt thou feed upon death, that feeds on men, and death once dead, there will be no more dying then. Poor soul, the center of my sinful earth. My sinful earth these rebel powers array. Why dost thou pine within, and suffer so dear? Painting thy outward wall so costly gay. Why so large a cost, having so short a lease? Dost thou upon thy fading mansion spend? Shall worms, inheritors of this success, eat up thy charge? Is this thy body's end? Then soul, live upon thou servant's loss, and let that pine to aggravate thy soul. By, in terms divine and selling hours of dross, within be fed, without be rich no more. So thou shalt feed on death, that feeds on men, and death, once dead, there's no more dying then.
So I'm doing a poem by John Keats, and John Keats died when he was only 25 from tuberculosis, and that's like a disease where you start like coughing up blood and stuff like that, so you kind of know you're gonna die. And he wrote this poem to like confess his love to his lady friend. Okay, his lady friend. Bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, not in lone splendor hung aloft the night and watching with eternal lids apart. Like nature's patient, sleepless eremite, the moving waters at their priest-like task of pure ablution round earth's human shores. Or gazing on the new soft fallen mask of snow upon the mountains and the moors. No, yet still steadfast, still unchangeable, pillowed upon my fair love's ripening breast, to feel forever its soft fallen swell, awake forever in the sweet unrest. Still to hear her tender taken breath, and live ever or else swoon to death.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jewel. I'm doing a poem by John Keats, and John Keats died when he was only 25 from tuberculosis, and that's like when you start like coughing up blood and stuff like that, so like you kind of know you're gonna die pretty quickly. And he wrote this poem to like confess his love to his lady friend. So it's called Bright Star. Bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, not in lone splendor hung aloft the night and watching with eternal lids apart. Like nature's patient, sleepless eremite, the moving waters at their priest-like task of pure ablution round earth's human shores. Or gazing on the new soft fallen mask of snow upon the mountains and the moors. No, yet still steadfast, still unchangeable, pillowed upon my fair love's ripening breast, to feel forever its soft fallen swell and live forever in sweet unrest. Still to hear her tender taken breath, and live ever or else swoon to death.
A poem by Mr. William Shakespeare. He did a lot of famous sonnets, sorry. In fact, he did 154 sonnets, and he did a lot of famous plays, to name a few. Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Othello, Julius Caesar, etc. I found this sonnet, I need to get that right. I found this sonnet really well, and I actually want to share it with you guys. And this number is number 105. This sonnet is about love. I need to get that right. Let not my love be called idolatry, nor my beloved as an idol show. Since all alike my songs and praises be, to one, for of one, still such and ever so. Kind is my love today, tomorrow kind. Still constant in a wondrous excellence, therefore my verse to constancy confined. One thing expressing leaves out difference. Fair, kind, and true is all my argument. Fair, kind, and true, varying to other words. And in this change is my invention spent, 3 themes in one, which wondrous scope afford. Fair, kind, and true have often lived alone, which 3 till now never kept seat in one. And I'm doing a sonnet by Mr. William Shakespeare. He's pretty famous. Did 154 sonnets, did a lot of plays, to name a few. Romeo and Juliet, Othello, etc. And I'm doing sonnet number 15, sorry. When I consider everything that grows, holds imperfection but a little moment, that this huge stage presented naught but show, whereon the stars in secret influence comment. When I perceive that men as plants increase, cheered and checked even by the self same sky, vaunt in their youthful sap, at height decrease, and wear their brave state out of memory. Then the conceit of this inconstant day said to most rich in youth before my sight, where wasteful time debateth with decay, to change your day of youth to solid night. And all in war with time for love of you, as he takes from you, I engraft you new.
Mine wasn't written by anyone famous. I wrote it by myself. I got bad depression, so I'm always in a bad mood. But I got good digestion, so I eat a lot of food. I got low confidence, so I stick to myself. But I know how to accept my consequence. Now it's time to put that on the shelf. I got hella trust issues, so there's nothing, so I want nothing to do with you. When I get a runny nose, I use tissue. People are fake, so I stick with a few. I'm lazy with homework, so there's a lot of things I need to work on. I need to work on not being a jerk and take care of people like you. Just 4 Cheetos. It goes, oh cheesy wonderful things, why do you taste so good going to my tummy? And your spicy best friends, oh so the greatest, you guys are the best thing created. Hello. My name is Jacob. My poem isn't written by anyone famous or anything, it's handwritten by myself. Okay, so I got bad depression, so I'm always in a bad mood. But I got good digestion, so I eat a lot of food. I got low confidence, so I stick to myself. But I know how to accept my consequence. It's time to put that on the shelf. I got hella trust issues, so I want nothing to do with you. When I get a runny nose, I use tissue. People are fake, so I stick with the few. I'm lazy with homework, so there's a lot of things I need to do. I need to work on not being a jerk and take care of people like you.
It's got another one for you.
So this one's actually based off my life. So there was a sad blonde boy that has never seen a sight of joy. His mom left when he was 3. When she came to visit, she fell out of a tree. His parents never got him no toys. That's it.
What about Cheetos?
You want to hear the Cheeto one, Miss Q?
Well, ask them.
Do you guys want to hear my Cheeto?
If you want to say it, say it.
Well, I'm a fat person in a skinny body, so I like to eat food. Like, I eat a lot of food, actually. And one day, so I just wrote a poem about Cheetos. It goes, oh, cheesy, wonderful things, why do you taste so good going to my tummy? And your spicy best friends, oh so the greatest, you guys are the best thing created.
About 20 minutes ago, Jacob inspired me to write my own kind of thing, so it's written by me. Don't know what day it is, what month it is, this all hit me hard. Like I'm stuck here for days, like I'm lost in the haze. Tell him you love him because it could be the last, hoping this pain will pass. It's taking forever, and I'm stuck in a rut. When they leave, it hurts like hell, like you've been lost in a cell. You're locked away, they've lost the key. But the best part is, you can find your own way out. So about second period, Jacob inspired me to make my own poem. Don't know what day it is, what month it is, this all hit me hard. Like I'm stuck here for days, like I'm lost in a haze. Let me love them, because it could be the last. Hoping this pain will pass. It's taking forever, like I'm stuck in a rut. When they leave, it hurts like hell, like you've been lost in a cell. You're locked away and they've lost the key. But the best part is, you can find your own way out.
All right, ready?
I'm doing Sonnet 130 by William Shakespeare. Scene. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow in her head. I've seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. My name is Lyle Williams. I'm going to be performing Sonnet 130 by Shakespeare. C. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow from her head. I've seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. Scene.
No, I'm doing a haiku by Andrew Billis. Okay. A withered skeleton in windy fields of memories, piercing like a knife.
This is called Where's the Love by William Adams. See, what's wrong with our old mama? People living like they ain't got no mama. Yeah, I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the drama. Yeah, overseas we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorism here living. In the USA, the CIA, the Bloods, the Crips, and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you're only leaving space to discriminate. And to discriminate only generates hate, and when you're hate, then you're bound to get outraged. Madness is what you demonstrate. And that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love to set them straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love. It just ain't the same. Always the change. New days are strange. Is the world insane? If love and peace are so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones, ongoing suffering in the youth of young. So ask yourself, really, what is going on? So I can ask myself, really, what is going on in this world that we're living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them living in, not respecting each other. Respect your brother. The war's going on, but the secret's undercover. The truth is kept secret and swept under the rug. If you never know truth, then you'll never know love. Where's the love, y'all? I don't know. Where's the truth, y'all? I don't know. Where's the love? See. It's called Where's the Love by William Adams. What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mama. Yeah, I think the world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to the things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still have terrorism here living. In the USA, the CIA, the Bloods, the Crips, the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. And discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get outraged. Madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love to set them straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love. See. Here, I'll do it on my phone, I'll send it to you.
All right. This one's called Dayman. And if you know it, you know it. You know it. You know it. Then you're welcome to sing along. All right. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. Master of karate and friendship for everyone. Damon. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. Master of karate and friendship for everyone. Damon. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. Master of karate and friendship for everyone. Amen.
The first one is Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. There is a place where the sidewalk ends and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white, and there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from his flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where black smoke blows and dark streets wind and bend. Past the pits where asphalt flowers grow, we will walk with a walk that is measured and slow. And we'll watch where the chalk-white arrows go, the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk-white arrows go. For the children they mark, and the children they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. Horn. Speak Shakespearean I cannot do, but if I must, then only for you. I gave you my heart with all my love, and in all my love came all my trust, only to see it rust and turn to dust. And in my greed I broke you down and made you have that sad, sad frown. Like a water lily in despair, I put her love in disrepair.
I am Savannah Althouse, and I will be reciting the poem Alone by Edgar Allan Poe. From childhood's hour, I've not been as others were. I've not seen as others saw. I cannot bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source, I have not brought forth my sorrow. I cannot bring my heart to passion at the same tone. And all I loved alone. And then, in my childhood, at the dawn of a most stormy life, drawn from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold. As the lightning in the sky, as it passed me flying by, from the thunder of the storm, of the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of demons in my view.
Hello, I'm Megan. I will be reciting a soliloquy from Shakespeare's Hamlet, To Be or Not to Be. Does anybody know that?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just kidding. All right. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, or to take arms across a sea of trouble, and by opposing enemies, to die, to sleep, no more. And by sleep, to say we end the heartache with 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, for a chance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity in so long life.
Jeff?
Thank you.
A withered skeleton in windy fields of memories, piercing like a knife.
Mr. Dakota Thomas.
Oh, that's not my name. Okay. Mine comes from a collection of lines that could rather fit in a suicide note or a love letter. So number 1 is don't freak out. Number 7 is this is the kind of thing that no one else can help you decide. It's the kind of thing that waiting for the time to be right would mean waiting forever. And number 9 is I was 5 years old when my grandmother was still alive, and she asked me to check and see if the iron was still hot. So I pressed my hand against it, and it was red and screaming for hours. 25 years later, and she would sometimes stop in the middle of conversations. I feel so bad for making you touch the iron, she would say. I will never understand how we learn to forgive ourselves for the things we did not say until it was too late. And how do you know if something's hot but to touch it? See.
Hide your life and shows not half your parts. If I could write the beauty in your eyes, the day and age would come to say this poet lies. In fresh numbers and fresh phrases, it would say that the millennial shall die. Thank you.
I love you.
My name is Jason.
Alright. Sonnet 117, Shakespeare. Who will believe my verse in time to come, even if it was filled with your most highest deserts? But yet heaven as is, but as a tomb, which hides your life and shows not half your parts. If I can write the beauty in your eyes, the day would come to say this poet lies. In fresh numbers and number all your graces, the day and age will say the millennials die.
Okay, this one's called procrastination. Okay. 2 ballads due today that I could have done last night, but I pushed it to the side and ate all the food in sight. I won't even do this right now and probably do it last minute. I had other stuff to do, but hey, at least I did it. Third stanza took me 30 minutes scrolling through my Twitter feed. Now I'm thinking bath time. Yup, that's exactly what I need. Unfinished assignments still on that desk. I would do them, but Shawty hit me up. She said, hey, what you doing? Let's hang. I said, for sure, come to the crib. What's up? We doing homework together, pencil out the pencil pouch. Still didn't do my work with this cutie on the couch.